Okay, here's the basic training guide for ABs and AB suppression. AB stands for Army Base. This is for 101st Airborne Training. You can check us out at oldabe.net. Please feel free to register there and join the 101st. So we'll start off with opening your map and recognize an AB area. If you look here, I was zoomed in on Shield. So we're going to zoom all the way in, make sure that we have Shield highlighted by clicking on it. And then continue to zoom in. And if you look here, you'll see a walled in area, and there's a flag with a silhouette of a tank next to it. That's the AB area. So you'll look where we're standing. We're in the infantry spawn. There are these buildings. There's 6 of them in this particular AB, but they vary from AB to AB. And if you look right here, this is the vehicle spawn. It'll always look like this on the map. And then there's just some miscellaneous buildings in here, and some tents. And then if you look in real close, you'll see AI pits. And there's an AI tower over here. Now this last building on here is the bunker, and they'll almost always look like this. There's 2 different variations of the bunker in game. There's this variation, and then there's the big bunker, which you'll often hear referred to as the farm bunker. And those look like this one here in Leuven. See the Leuven Army Base. It's got the same vehicle spawn, same infantry spawns, but the bunker is this farm village area, and that will be in another training. So the first thing we're going to do is exit the infantry spawns. This is for if you're defending. You're going to I always come out these stairs. You can come out this way, or you can come out this other way. It's more of a maze getting out of here. So anyway, you exit the infantry spawn, and then usually before you exit, you want to look on your map so you kind of have a bearing which way you're going to go. So we know the bunker is south. We'll run to that later, but we're going to go to the vehicle spawn first, which is to our north. So just some quick components about the vehicle spawn. Always note which way it opens. So if you look on the map, so you look here, it's opening to the east. You look on the map, just see how it's structured. There's kind of a catwalk back here. So you can always tell that that's the back of the vehicle spawn. So we'll go, this is where all vehicles, anti-tank guns, trucks, Opals, and tanks will all spawn. Back here, infantry can get in here through this way, through the inside. And there's a little walkway inside here. There's also this area back here that's more protected. And there's also a route to get up right here. A lot of times you'll see infantry up on the roof here. They'll be just laying down, or they'll be actually down here kind of in cover a little better.
So no go yet, huh?
No, not yet.
So now we'll go towards the, kind of show you the points of the wall.
Anyone got any word?
No.
But the only word I've heard
now.
so far is later. Yeah, any minute now, yeah.
User joined your channel.
So we've got your exits. There's always 2
What's
exits.
up, guys?
What's up?
Dude.
What's up?
Archangel, has he been on tonight?
That's affirmative.
Are you on TeamSpeak? Has he
Almost
been on or
never.
is he here?
Almost never on TeamSpeak.
Alright, I've got a something through the training command to train him.
So now you look here is the one gate, and you'll see these things. It's just kind of to help guide vehicles so they can't just cut immediately inside. And there's another gate over there. You notice right there, there's an AI tower. You can see the gun is not in it on the training server, but there's an opening, and the gun will face the opposite way. So we'll run over here to the edge of the wall, and there's these murder holes in the wall. These are for infantry to go in and out of. You'll notice you can't walk straight through them, but if you crouch with F, you can go underneath them. The best way to go through those is to press F and sprint through them. You can get through them quickly, and then just press F on the other side. all around the AB area. There's these sandbags you can climb up on, shoot over if you're getting attacked. I don't really recommend that. It's easy to get your head sniped that way. And finally, we have the AB bunker. If you'll look, there's only one way in, one way out of this bunker. It's the area with the tank traps. So you kind of work your way in between those and come in. When you come into a bunker, you're always going to want to clear it in this fashion. You're going to come this way, clear right there, because there will usually be a guy hiding here, or they'll hide over here. Occasionally you'll see him here if it's a highly packed bunker, but that's doubtful. So once you come in, you're not going to go too far, you're just going to come and clear that real quick. So then once you're here, you're going to want to either throw a grenade down this hallway. Throw a grenade, you're going to want to aim slightly left and lower of where you want that grenade to go. So we'll pull out a grenade with number 2. We'll see that grenade bounced into that second room. You'll wait for it to go off, and then once it goes off, you're going to come up to the wall, step left, and clear right there behind that table. Once you clear that, you're just going to sprint across the stairwell and turn right here. Make sure there's nobody here. Kneeling down is where they like to kneel. They also like to kneel right behind the table. That's why we shot there. And the last place they like to hide is just laying right here. These are all good spots to defend from if you're defending a bunker. Once you've cleared this area, you're going to have to clear the stairs. So you're going to just come up to them and step quickly and look straight towards the top. Shoot anybody that's there. Usually there'll be a guy laying there if it's a heavily guarded bunker. Now once you come up the stairs, you can make a decision to go left or right. I always go left because it's a little easier. You see these sandbags here, sometimes they impede you going right away. So I just go to the left and quickly get out of the way of the doorway. And you're going to just, as soon as you do that, you're basically slow motion. You're just slowly coming through, slowly, and you're just clearing as quickly as you can see while moving forward. You saw just before that I did it as fast as I could. I was able to see the entire room, and if there were any bad guys, I would have been able to get them. Usually they'll hide in this general area. They'll also hide right behind this box over here. That's another good spot. And then last, they'll hide just like this, getting ready to get you when you come in. Once you've cleared this room, you're going to come back over here. You're just going to clear and make sure there's nobody on the other side of the stairwell. And you're just going to cross, and same thing, just pie the room as you come in. And you've cleared the bunker. Now when I'm guarding, since I turn left better than right, I always just stand here when I'm guarding. It gives a less view of people from the outside, but you want to be mindful. If there's people out in those bushes, they can snipe you. So you want to be mindful of that. Sometimes you might have to lay down to be able to do that. And don't be too close to the wall because sometimes your feet can stick through it. So what I would do is I'd lay here and I would listen to footsteps. I would zoom my mini-map in all the way with the plus key on my number pad. Zoom it all in so I can visually check if footsteps are allied or Axis. If they're Axis, you won't see anybody moving on your map. And then the second note that somebody's capping is you'll see on your capture bar here, it'll say capturable, and it'll be all red or blue. And when somebody comes in to cap it, there will be an arrow that starts moving this way. So if you see that arrow, I immediately stand all the way up, and then I'll go downstairs, and then I'll just take this left, and there'll usually be a guy here, and you can just shoot. Or they'll be somewhere in this main room most of the time. If you react, as soon as you see that arrow, you come down and just clear it. Very rarely you'll catch them as you're coming down the stairs, so just always be ready to fire from the hip. Ideally, you want to do this with an SMG or LMG. And that is the basics of an AB and bunker defense / attacking 101. Again, check us out at oldabe.net. Lots of information and training material on there. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again.